Good afternoon and welcome to the Committee of Adjustment meeting for December 14th, 2023. My name is Brian and I will be the chair of today's meeting. Disclosure of any pecuniary interest by anyone today? Take that as a no. Our application today is an application for minor variance A2223 411 Dundas Street East, and the owner is Justin Davidson. And we'll get a report from staff first.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. The property is at 411 Dundas Street East. The property is located on the south side of Dundas Street East, west of Herchmer Avenue, and east of 6th Street. The minor variance application requests relief to allow driveways to pass through the area zoned highway commercial zone on the subject property to proposed parking lots in the area zoned general industrial zone. It also requests relief to recognize and permit the existing fenced-in area accessory to a permitted dog kennel that encroaches a maximum of 275 square meters into the portion of the subject property zoned general industrial zone. The official plan designation of the property is commercial land use. At this time, staff have received correspondence from a neighbor of the subject land who has expressed various concerns. Staff have forwarded the concerns to the Committee of Adjustment for review. Thanks. Back to you, Mr. Chair.
Well, I'll do my best. I don't think I can do that, though. My name is Kelsey Jones. I'm a registered professional planner with FO10 Planning and Design in Kingston. I'm here this afternoon on behalf of the owner, Justin. I think the application has been presented accurately. I don't have any further details at this time, but should there be any questions from yourselves or members of the public, happy to assist with answering. That is correct. Through a separate site plan application, there is a proposal to add a new warehouse building in the south portion of the property. But that building is not the subject of the minor variances. The variances are simply looking to kind of recognize existing conditions of the property, the dog kennel fenced in area, as well as kind of the unique zoning provision in Belleville's bylaw that doesn't permit driveways to cross multiple zones. So really, we're just looking to clean up a few existing zoning considerations for the property.
And a technical issue.
Correct. Yes.
Any other questions for this lady?
Oops. Yeah. The dog run outside where they presently is behind the birch trees. There's a driveway there. Is this where the driveway is coming in and then it's turning and going back behind the house?
That's correct. The location of that existing driveway beside the kennel, where it is now, is where it will remain. We're simply looking to just extend it back into the south portion of the property within the industrial zone portion.
Okay, so the birch trees, I think there's 4 of them there or whatever, they are coming out at some time if this is approved.
I don't know if I have the specific location of those, but certainly any tree removal, any new landscaping, that'll be something that's reviewed by staff as part of the site plan application. So any required tree removal would be reviewed as part of that process.
And what will happen to the existing driveway that goes back on the north side of the house? Is that going to remain as it goes back to the kennel or the building at the back? I assume that's a kennel.
So there's the one-story dwelling at
Yes.
the street frontage on Dundas. There's no proposed changes to that, so that won't be touched at all. And similarly, the existing kennel building, there's no changes to that. It's simply just extending that driveway that runs along what is the east side of it, will just extend further south.
So you're going to be crossing one to go,
Correct.
to get to the other.
And presently there, you drive right in the north side of the house and it goes right back to the building. Goes straight back.
So actually for this property, the driveway to get to the kennel there's an easement over a neighboring property. So the apartment building that's to the east,
Yes.
along Dundas, the driveway to get to the kennel actually comes in from that, and kind of juts into the west and then comes down to the property. So that existing residential driveway for the single family dwelling, that won't be changed, and that will not be the access for the new warehouse or the kennel.
Okay,
It'll stay beside the apartment building.
Yeah, it's the new paved portion to the south near the railway tracks is where you're going in. There's one house and then this property and there's another driveway going back in there. Or a start, it's paved across the sidewalk to the property line. It's not beyond the property line.
I don't know if I can maybe defer to staff in terms of,
At least that's what I saw when I was there.
Pass you, so these are the existing buildings here, Dundas is out
Yep.
here, and then the driveway carries down to the proposed building there.
Yeah, and the railway tracks are here.
Right.
Okay, and there is a driveway that is just north of the railway tracks, the second one north that's paved. And it's on,
I'm not aware of that new paved driveway
okay,
access.
okay.
My understanding is
I'm
that.
in the wrong place then.
Yeah.
I was pretty sure I was in the right one, but anyways.
All right, is there any questions, Mr. Glade? Is there anyone else that wishes to comment on 411 Dundas Street in the pub? Two people back there, no one?
No.
So they're not,
He's with me.
okay, and the lady, you're not here to make any comment?
Our property just backs onto
Okay,
property, that's all.
okay,
Wondered what was gonna go on there.
you're just observing, okay.
Now it's woods
Oh.
behind our house and that property, so just wondering what the plan was for.
Okay, so
The warehouse, for what reason? I wondered.
what's the warehouse gonna be?
Through you, Mr. Chair, the warehouse is intended so the owner of the property, he owns an electrical business. So the intention is really just storage and warehousing for his business to continue operating. There's no commercial intention
Transports and
for
stuff,
it.
yeah.
It's simply storage within the building.
Okay, all righty. Okay, any other further questions, comments? Okay, if not, then a motion. Moved by Joe, second by Scott. All in favor? Approved, thank you. Okay, moving right along, we got the minutes of November 16th, 2023 minutes, and there were a couple errors in it which have been corrected, so we will look for an approval based on the correction of those there. Moved by Robert, seconded by Joe. All in favor? Thank you. Okay, any correspondence? Greg? No? Next meeting, January the 18th, and if not, then an adjournment. Robert, Joe, thank you. And Merry Christmas to everybody. Have a good holiday, and we'll see you all in January. I guess there's not enough sweets to take downstairs, so I'll take them home.
Yes, you guys have a Merry Christmas.
Oh, God, you're right on the bit there.